cruel world happy mind could become entangled in commentary by half gut, half gut man, Papa Gut.
Here it is, dude. Here's the half gut right there, dude.
If you're not familiar with 2025's Golden Calf content creator Cruel World Happy Mind,
what the hell? Scene girl happy mind.
Guam is friends with Taylor Lorenz, and I'm not going to say 100% that that's true, but
maybe it's interesting.
I like the artistic choice of leaving the transcript in there.
Is this a pro-Palestine thing? Like, what do you mean exactly?
Chris's brain cells are just melting out. I felt bad for him. This was basically torture.
Again, white, blonde woman, not a Jewish individual.
Why did she say that? What could the context be? All right, guys, listen. I'm watching it because of this. This is literally the only reason I'm watching this. This is absolute slop from Princess Mantis about Cruel World Happy Mind. I'm pretty against AI, but this is kind of funny, and especially since it gets my what this is going, we'll see. It gets like my bald, my male pattern baldness, baldness, male pattern baldness. Am I saying it right? Perfectly. It doesn't matter. I'm sick. Leave me alone. So I'm watching it. It's called Cruel World Happy Mind. When the world was silent, she spoke. That's beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Princess Mantis. If only you were here to see. Let's just watch. Hey guys, if you're seeing this, my editor had to jam this into the middle of the video in an incredibly jarring way because I forgot to plug my Papa Gut Leftovers channel with some great hits like The DoorDash Girl Just Went to Court, or It's Time to Boycott Coke, and somewhere in here is me with my shirt off. So talking about the Boy Scouts, there you go. You'll love that. So go take a look if you like shorter form content. I think at this point she's just baiting me into watching her content. Wow. I love this. This fucking mind camp thing always gets me. Incredible. Okay. You know, it's Kramer. That's the joke I always make. Why is her tits so big? What the fuck? Is this normal? Oh, she just kind of stacked a little bit here, but not really. Not like that. This is Gooner shit, dude. This is crazy. This is like the Goonerest shit I've ever seen in my life. I'd forgive her, though. I'd forgive her now. Especially with the belly bulge going on here, too. You can't fucking pass that up, boy. You really can't pass up a belly bulge like that. That shit's fucking, I mean, I don't know, dude. That's just, that's a Gooner bait, dude. It's really just on the screen, too. This video really was made for me, huh? Incredible. Is this even AI? Like, what is this? This is just like her regular clothes. The first non-AI picture fucking Princess Mantis has ever used.
For the past 2 years, the internet has been fighting an invisible holy war. In a turn of geopolitical events that no one saw coming, YouTube's best...
Every video is the same intro. Never saw coming. Stop. You know, everybody, it's like there's a conflict every 2 years in fucking Israel-Palestine. What are you talking about?
...and brightest flung themselves into a centuries-long battle.
I love this. I love that we couldn't even get the top of his head. It's like, oh, maybe this is a hat? No, this is the pillar. It doesn't matter.
That most of them were
It looks like he might have like a Ratatouille hat on, though. You see that?
Absolutely not equipped to handle.
The women propagating hate against other women are especially interesting. Why do they contribute to the harsh judgment of their peers? Why do they conform, and how?
Strange girls. Can they marry like other girls? Have children? Be happy as they are?
What is
Why
this?
Were they born?
Is this like actual like 1900s propaganda? What the fuck?
These are the questions I ask myself on days like today, which happens to be the day after I watched a seminal masterpiece of Mad Is On.
It's beautiful.
Otherwise known as Cruel World Happy Mind, or Madison Harnish, titled We
Harnish? Damn, you think that she married into that? I'm not drunk this time, but this time I'm like my brain is so congested though I'm like acting drunk probably.
Need to talk about internalized misogyny. And before you get
So
too excited,
you notice that she got rid of all of her like her interesting background that looks childish because she criticized Hila for having like childish clothes, and then but her background in her videos is always like a bunch of kid shit. It's funny. Here's her interesting background, dude. It's incredible. All this kid stuff. It's crazy. Not me. Not me. I don't have any kid stuff in my background. Nothing like that.
misogyny. And before you get too excited, I'm very sorry to say that
Listen, I'm not the one who insinuated that Ela was a predator for having some, like, I guess childlike clothing. I don't even know, dude. What?
this is not a video essay dissecting the differences between misogyny on the internet versus street misogyny, which I think would be incredibly interesting.
What is street misogyny? You just, like, fucking rub your balls on someone's hot chocolate or something?
And probably better than this. But to truly
What the fuck?
understand why former Mormon mommy
Is he kind of hot?
is really interesting, and probably better than this.
What did you? Okay, you're a weirdo, dude. Oh, probably better than this. How the fuck did that, dude? This is why AI's taking over. I can't even comprehend what she's saying.
But to truly understand why former Mormon mommy influencer turned woman protesting outside of Target for selling staplers
Was she really a Mormon? What the fuck?
that say girl boss,
This is also why girl boss feminism
Yeah.
is, well, a lie. A cute word to put on a mug that
boss.
effectively does nothing.
could become entangled in commentary by half gut, half gut man, Papa Gut.
I don't think that. I don't.
Here it is, dude. Here's the half gut right there, dude. I'm fucking bulking up this year. Once I'm done being sick, we're gonna get down to 280, and I'm gonna be fat, muscly, and I'm literally gonna be thirst trapping all day. People like I'm gonna be every woman's dream, dude. But you can't have it, bro, because I'm married to my wife. She's gonna be bouncing on that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little delirious right now. Give me a break. Hell
I
yeah.
think that cruel old happy mind understands what's happening in any of the clips that she shows.
True.
I think that she's actually. I think that.
This is, yeah, because she said, like, everybody was making fun of Miley Cyrus, and then they played an SNL skit that was, like, making fun of the people making fun of Miley Cyrus, and then she's like, look at this thing making fun of Miley Cyrus. It's like, okay.
Cruel world happy mind is actually media illiterate.
We need to go back in time. If you're not familiar with 2025's Golden Calf content creator Cruel World Happy Mind, I urge you to
What the hell? Cruel scene girl happy mind. That works. That one works. What the fuck?
view my first video, which goes into greater detail about how this mystical blonde woman broke through a brick building to save half of Gaza's kitten population. It was
Do they have cats over there?
truly a feat. But basically, her career can be summarized into the following. She was an anti-MLM creator, but that got boring and the money ran dry. She then made a video shitting on
Well, I guess, I don't know if it actually ran dry, but I guess the anti-male podcasting space is dead now. You know, everybody memes on, like, Andrew Tate. I mean, there's still stuff to talk about. I don't know why Cruel World Happy Mind should talk about how, like, Trump uses an administration to pressure Romania into letting Andrew Tate off of his travel ban, or that, like, Trump used his administration to pressure of, like, I think Florida's attorney general against pursuing Andrew Tate once he got here. There's a lot of things that you could do. There's a lot of things you could do. But I guess instead it's easier to go after Ethan Klein. I mean, like, not even to be a fucking dickhead, but, like, at his most boring arc. We're at the tail end of the arc. I think that the wells run dry of how much we could talk about iDubbbz and Hassan, and, like, okay, we got it. It's boring now, you know? And then this is the time she decided to fucking go after him at the end of the year. Like, at least do it at the beginning of the year when everyone's all hyped up and fucking shitting, like, all over their pants, you know? But at the end of the year when it's like, I mean, I liked it because it gave me more content to talk about at the end of the year. Because this is right now, we're in dry season. But why? Like, what are you doing, girl? The fuck? Especially since it only took you like 5 seconds to put it down.
Ethan Klein from H3 because I think Hassan told her to or something. People then canceled her for not saying the word genocide. Sometimes reality is truly funnier than fiction.
Well, I think people really canceled her because she didn't even know anything about Israel-Palestine in her, like, first video that she made. She's like, I don't know anything about it. It's like, okay, dude, it's been 2 years. It's fine if you don't know, but why are you, like, talking about this topic then, you know?
Since our last
I know MLM is multi-level marketing. I know, but I thought it was all red pill shit. I thought it was all red pill MLM. Am I wrong about that? Maybe I just, like, misunderstood. I could have swore it was all, like, red pill MLM, and that's what she was going after. And then that's why I went on a red pill rant. Maybe I'm fucking dumb as shit. Maybe my brain is full of farts. Maybe my brain actually has poops.
Eyes up here.
Whoa. Eyes up here. White supremacy. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I could have swore it was like red pill MLM. Maybe I'm just wrong. Oh, she's always done like a bunch of fucking drama shit. How long ago did she even do MLM content? You're wrong. That's tough. That's tough. Oh yeah, I guess it's goop. You know what? I retract what I said. My commentary is null and void. I'm so sorry, everybody. Jared Leto's cringe-worthy cult. Wow, that's fun. Family channels are terrible. Oh, look. James Charles, bad. She looks like a scene girl. How old is she here? 14?
For highlight today, I'm going to be using...
What the hell? Is that her? What the hell? She's like 12 years old here. What the fuck is happening? Damn. That is crazy. It's like the evolution. What does he look like in the first video? She looks kind of normal here. How old is she right now? What is she, 23? The hell? Whatever. I'm being misogynistic right now, judging her looks. Incredible. Wait, what is that? iDubbbz. What the fuck?
Quam episode on the Internet Holy War, things have only gotten more hilarious. She made a video about her people, the Mormons.
Was she really a Mormon at one point?
Made the hilarious and iconic and now deleted video, Cruel World, Happy Mind, What I Learned.
I want to make clear I won't
Beautiful.
be deleting any
Whoa, Nicholas DiOrio.
of my past video content.
How old is she? Isn't she like 23 now? Or is she old as fuck now? Damn, she deleted that video. Do you notice how the Princess Mantis could have referenced my video covering her say that, but instead chose Nicholas DiOrio? It's an active decision. I'm not jealous. I'm just letting you know she is obsessed with Nicholas DiOrio in the way that she's also obsessed with bugs. She is. She's a bug person. It's incredible. She's not a Mormon. It was just a chat rumor. Okay. Fair enough. I could see it though.
Okay, so I'm not gonna continue to reach for the low-hanging fruit here and make any more jokes about how she didn't learn anything. I won't even mention the fact that she edited pieces of her Ethan Klein video. I won't even mention that she edited her script for the Ethan Klein video, which everybody called her out for because she made it public.
I'm happy that you're not going to do those.
And then probably denied it. I'm not going to mention how she changed her YouTube channel profile bio from I like researching things to deep dives on internet lives.
Whoa.
I won't even go into detail about how she went on a rant about how mean the internet is, and she didn't want to be mean on the internet anymore, even though her job for the past 5
Yeah, it was just snarking people on the internet, like easy targets, which do your thing, but then she went after the wrong easy target. Again, should have done this last year, girl. What are you doing?
years has been to be
What are you
mean
doing,
on the
girl?
internet.
Ethan Klein's dumbest hater learned nothing. She's not sorry. Wow, that's so rude, Nick.
So tired. Oh no, it's a cruel world, but we can have a nice little escape. It's like you
That's so
impale
beautiful.
people with words, you f***ing asshole.
Impale people with words. That's crazy, brother.
I will.
Mantis, do you want Nicholas DiOrio to impale you? Metaphorically? Is that? I don't know.
However, throw out my sloppy conspiracy theory, okay? Because I am a woman and I just love
I thought she was only half woman.
gossiping.
I'm also of the personal belief that gossip and drama
Yeah.
shouldn't be villainized or demonized,
It should be. It should be. It should be villainized and demonized.
and that it's sexist to do so.
Damn, it's sexist to villainize gossip, bro. That's fucking crazy. Dude, listen, I love being a catty bitch, but it is so bad. It's so toxic. It's like, what the fuck? You should villainize it. And it's not just a girl thing anymore. Okay, men are getting into the toxic drama sphere as well. Okay. Hey, what's up, Nicholas DiOrio? Nicholas, have you watched any of Princess Mantis's videos? She's literally obsessed with you. She loves you a lot. And she does like a lot of Gooner bait. Let me show you. Here's example number 1 of the Gooner bait. I don't know why she gave big tits, belly bulge, everything like that. And she does like this ooh-woo thing, and it's always for you. It's always for you, bro. So I think you should hit her up on this one. I don't know if I can make AI have you guys kiss, but, you know, I don't know. I don't even know if that would be considered some kind of assault anymore. Who the fuck knows what the way things are going? But, yeah.
And again, I need to remind
what
you,
the
Chris
fuck?
Kunzler fans, of something. Okay, listen
Bro,
up.
I don't even like hate Chris Kunzler. He seems like the only one of the Sonosphere that actually cares about what he's talking about. No?
Put your
Is this Pinterest? What the fuck's happening right now?
ear closer to your shitty phone speakers. Because
Okay.
I've got some news for you.
Bro, whatever happened to Mika's rhetoric? This is the original Nicholas DiOrio girlfriend. Mr. Redder. Oh, she's back. She's back to business. I yap about Amber Lynn Reed while she plays balloons. That's kind of base. Look, she plays balloons, dude. You should fucking hit her up. Ask her out, bro. She's got... I don't understand these thumbnails, though. I feel like she could probably do a little bit better with these thumbnails. They're fucking garbage. They look nice if you looked at it in like a PowerPoint presentation, but for a thumbnail, I feel like they look like Dookie. She should really do something. And also, she should really make shorts. Like, unironically, she's probably the most... Like, Mika's rhetoric is probably, like, the best. Like, she made one video about Ethan Klein that was just shitty, and then she just stopped. And then she just kind of moved on. And she's like, I gotta move on. I don't want to get caught up in this shit. I made a mistake. And she just started, like, posting other content again. I think I could respect the fuck out of that. You know, so she should just kind of get her shit together, make better thumbnails, and start doing more short-form content with her stuff so that she could get her shit out there. So... You know, I can respect her moving on from all the bullshit instead of like sitting in there and like doubling and quadrupling down and shit.
If you want quality news coverage, read The New Yorker. I don't read The New Yorker, but I know people who do, and they usually have college degrees, and that's good enough for me.
Yeah, me. I like to morally masturbate with NPR. Oh, I listen to NPR. Fuck you. I'm just kidding. I don't listen to the news. I just listen to Asmongold. Guys, that's why I'm so informed.
You can get mad all you want that I compared an annoying little German guy who hates Israel to another little annoying German guy who hates Israel.
I'm German too.
Me comparing Chris Kunzler to that man with the mustache is more appropriate.
Why are we talking about Chris Kunzler in this video?
Appropriate than many of the people in Chris's fan base when they compare random Jewish people to not Jesus. Okay, my ish with Papa Gut, God bless.
Not Jesus? Oh, Nazis?
Bless his gut and God bless his bald head. I love you, Papa. It's not that he thinks I didn't do enough research for my Chrissy K video.
Why are you coping on this fucking Chris video so much? What the fuck?
It's because he failed to see the absolute irony.
Listen. This is the problem you're going to have with me, Princess Mantis. First of all, I question the validity of your dynasty. But second of all, is I know a jokester. I know a jokester who likes to hide behind some of the jokes when I see one. And I don't remember any of the context of what I said you got wrong, but I know you're hiding behind a joke. Because I don't remember what happened, but I remember how I felt. And I got to trust my gut. I got to trust my gut, dude. So don't sit here and be like, oh, no, it was a joke and I was doing an irony. And no. Get the fuck out of here. Am I bald by choice or balding? Tell me, dude. This is crazy. I got like nothing left going on up here. What did she run the AI through? Must have been like an older video, a picture of me.
Of people getting angry that I called Chris a not cheese. Okay? It's really ironic that...
Just say Nazi. Stop it, okay?
They get angry at that, but they don't get angry at Madison Harnish doing a 3-hour-long video claiming that Ethan Klein is a PDF file. Okay,
Whoa.
Chris is German and a goddamn Brit, and
that's crazy.
That's unforgivable. Okay, anyway.
That means he's oppressed Jews and Irish. We got to start talking more about Irish oppression, guys. You know, I'm just saying, dude. I'm saying.
Anyways, now that's out of the way, we can find...
I could have a toupee. It's a choice, yeah. Dude, I'm lucky that I have like a nice bald head. Like, there are some dudes that look like fucking dookie shit if they were bald. Like if Hassan like let himself bald, because, you know, he's going bald. I don't know if you guys know that. But he got implants. Somebody told me that. I don't know if it's true. He couldn't pull off a bald head. I could pull off a bald head. So it's like I got lucky.
Finally get to my conspiracy theory about Hassan Piker and Quam.
Parker.
I don't think it's...
Stop saying Piker, please. We have to make this meme spread. Every single time you guys say Piker instead of Parker, you're killing the meme.
An accident that Quam chose to a hit piece on Ethan Klein when she did.
Quam, Cruel World, Happy Mind. Took me a second.
Wouldn't have made a hit piece on Ethan Klein pre the fallout of Leftovers. I noticed about 10 days ago, Hassan Abi went on a little rant, okay, about internet misogyny.
Hassan thinks most women in Ethan Klein's audience are experiencing internalized misogyny.
Based?
Hassan Abi is glazed up by popular media. He's touted as insanely good-looking and a socialist bad boy.
I heard Taylor Lorenz was married and she's still simping hard as fuck. Is Taylor Lorenz married? Grok, you have to tell me instantaneously the answer. Don't sit here and fucking dick me around. I don't know if she's married. Maybe she's not. Maybe made that up, and like I believed it. Well, I didn't believe it, obviously, because I'm looking it up now. But I wouldn't doubt it. That's even worse though. She's unmarried at 40. Yikes! Come on, dude. What are you doing?
Unreasonably good looking and like
Oh, that's her husband?
cool and dresses cool.
Tell me about it.
And I
He's so cool. This is something you talk about in private. You don't talk about this publicly at 40. You know what I mean? What are you doing, Taylor? What the hell are you doing?
know there are conspiracy theories or just theories that
Bro, she reminds me of the girl that used to be on Howard Stern that like beat up that like little gay guy, and the gay guy like while they were driving, it's the gay guy like beat the shit out of her. You guys remember? You know what I'm talking about?
Guam is friends with Taylor Lorenz, and I'm not going to say 100% that that's true, but I will say that it's
I don't know. Maybe it's interesting.
I like the artistic choice of leaving. I like the artistic choice of leaving the transcript in there. Like, you looked up interesting, which is smart. I do that too. But you just leave it in. Instead of Xing out and just being like, oh, that's interesting. You know what I mean? Like, I just like that artistic choice is perfect.
Interesting.
I want you all to close your eyes and imagine a blonde woman.
One eye?
Not a quote-unquote Jewish individual.
Again, white blonde woman, not a Jewish individual.
Why did she say that? What could the context be? What could the context be? Was that with Chris Kunstler? Did she say that? Blonde woman, not Jewish person? Why would she say that? Is that there's got to be more context. That sounds racist. Guys, I'm blonde hair, blue-eyed, and I am not Jewish, okay? Just letting you know for whatever reason that you need to know that. I don't know why you need to know that specific information, but I am a non-Jewish, blonde hair, blue eyes individual with a higher IQ, and I love nationalism. You know what I mean? It's like, what are we doing there? I don't understand. It's probably out of context, though.
She's talking about her best friend's wedding.
So I
Ooh, we love Friends.
went to this wedding, rabbis officiating it, and
The rabbi says nothing about the suffering Palestinian babies.
he gave this speech about how it's really dark times, and of course there's a lot of Jewish people in attendance, and
Wow.
I just
Is there a lot of Jewish people in attendance in like a fucking Jewish church? I don't care what it's called. All right, I got McDonald's. Let's finish this Jewish church out. What, synagogue? No, more like McDonald's. That's where she went. My wife.
remember kind of being a little bit like, is this a pro-Palestine thing? Like, what do you mean exactly
Chris's brain cells are just fucking melting out, bro. I felt bad for him. This was basically torture.
by that?
You wake up in a cold sweat and you realize that was some actual shit that Madison said on Chris Kunstler's podcast. Okay, now close your eyes again. You're in a field of wheat, and in that field is a beautiful curly-haired brunette girl with a microphone, and she wants to know, was the blonde woman homeschooled? This sends the blonde woman into a fiery fit of rage. Suddenly, she's making a video about how a weird girl in her class farted.
School. I also remember
That's kind of hot, no? I'm just kidding. I remember that. And then she stood up for her fart friend. She said, don't make fun of the farts.
a girl who was really shy who ended up farting in the middle of class.
And then she goes on to say that she wasn't like other girls because she drew Sailor Moon, an extremely popular children's anime character, on her homework. While everybody knows if you truly weren't like other girls, you'd be watching Neon Genesis like me.
That show's boring as fuck. It's also weird. Okay, so first and foremost, I remember being young, and I remember when I was like a kid. You know, I was a kid. I used to blast my shit to Sailor Moon. But let me tell you something. Nowadays, it's really unfortunate because AI has really ruined Rule 34. It's kind of devastating. Like nowadays, if you look up Rule 34, and that's just a rule that says, like, you know, be quiet in church. It's all the same art style. You know, like everything is the exact same. There's one art style, and it's this weird, like, I don't know if it's the word bubbly, like, does that make sense to you? Like, fucking everything is the goddamn same thing. It's like, what the fuck is happening here? It's so boring. Like, give me something different, you know? So I feel like AI killed, Rule 34 and Rule 63. That's some real shit too. That being said, this show, I started watching this as an adult, and it's you know, and then maybe that's the problem, is it's boring and there's like weird. It gets a little too strange for me. I had to turn it off. Maybe uncomfortable. So, yeah.
And I can say that because I'm half Neon Genesis or something. I don't know. I had it in there somewhere. I'm not lying when I say this is my favorite.
I got up to the part where you realize that the redhead girl is German or something, and I was like, okay, cool. Boring.
Favorite Quam video. Okay, I've seen it probably 5 times, and every time I watch it, I have more questions.
Why are you watching so much? What the hell are you doing?
I'm going to come out here and say it. I'm just going to admit it. Okay, unlike Madison, I truly am not the smartest girly. I know some things about a lot of things, but I don't know.
My wife is the smartest girl. I guess like that. She was so smart, she remembered that we had these coupons for McDonald's for a free sandwich because they took long one time, and we used them today because they would have expired.
About a lot of things. I'm regular, degular.
I love the half joke too. Yeah, I think it's great.
Some things go over my head, but for the most part, I think I fare on the high end of average in my comprehension skills. This video is a cognitive stimulant. If you're on my Discord, you know how much I love stimulants. This video baffles me. I genuinely have no idea what's going on other than that Madison is enraged.
You guys remember the last time we watched a Princess Mantis video? And I was like, oh, Princess Mantis seems like they're autistic and love bugs. And I said that P is like basically like my one of the people, P, in my community. She's in here. First time she's like, oh my god, a Mantis VTuber. Call me the autism whisperer, dude. Crazy.
That other women aren't just like her. Okay, I'm gonna tell a little story. Okay, back in old country, Mama Mantis raised me. Alright, I saw her go through the worst possible things to feed me and my 3 siblings. Okay, she didn't raise me not to be a girl boss. Okay, Mama Mantis didn't suffer so that I would grow up to be at the beck and call of a man. Okay,
well, give us an AI Mama Mantis with big tits and a belly bulge. Okay, sorry.
Mama Mantis suffered so that I could make slop on YouTube, okay? And to go back to conspiracies for a little bit, if Madison was like 25% more articulate, I think this video wouldn't have been about women who have internalized misogyny. If she
part of the video was just about how she says words wrong, and that's okay, and that doesn't make her stupid. I'm not even kidding. I was like, weird. I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
She was like 10% more cognitively there, this video would have been a critique about neoliberal feminism.
Well, no, the problem with her video, let me tell you, is that she looked on Reddit and got her information and decided that that was correct. Right? And the reason I'm saying that is because there was one point where she was complaining about a book written by some fucking woman that did Facebook. And a lot of the online comments are, and the books, excuse me, let me backtrack a little bit. The book is supposed to be about how a woman can like succeed inside of the workforce. And there's some pretty good advice. You know, obviously you want to try hard and push through, stand up for yourself, even if people consider you a bitch. Because that's one of the stereotypes against women who stand up for themselves, that they're bitchy. Push through that, find a husband, a partner. They say partner, I believe, but find a husband that it will split domestic labor, which is a very positive thing. Like, find a more progressive man that's willing to support you. But because Reddit said that, it didn't focus enough on the systemic aspects, which I don't understand what that means. Like, I do understand. I'm not stupid. But, like, you can't change the systemic aspect of anything very quickly. There's 2 ways to change the system. That's 1, to vote for the change, or 2, to work yourself up in the system, and then to make top-down change. That's the only things that you could do. And so it's like, it's the same criticism against Caleb Hammer of like, oh, you're always telling poor people to just like do better with their money. Most of them go to Disney like 8 times a year and they fucking waste all their money. You know what I mean? There are ways that you can do better in your own personal life. Right? But she doesn't understand how to parse through that. So it became a very anti-intellectual piece and a very like virtue signaling piece. And because like that's what Reddit says.
And with the right language, this video could have been about how
Alex, your mom worked at White Castle too? Whoa!
How patriarchy reinforces a gendered job market, and how men are becoming more radicalized on the Andrew Tate kind of spectrum, which is leading women down a path of wanting to be single for longer, causing men to become more resentful, thus further pinning some women against other women, like trad wife versus boss babes versus clean girls or whatever. Madison could have talked about how we live in a system that monetizes women hating other women for money. Maybe then Hassan Abi would have watched her dog crap video on
She brought it up a little bit with Pearl.
his stream. But here's my hot take. Okay, if I'm going to be forced to participate in a world where I need to make money in an open and free job market, I'm going to make money off of blonde women who perpetuate dangerous and blatant anti-Semitic tropes.
And AI. Lots of AI, apparently.
Again, a blonde woman, not a Jewish individual.
Call me as misogynist all you want, Madison, because I'm going to make money off of it. If you don't like it, solve my need to make this kind of content and the systems that perpetuate it, and then we can talk. In conclusion, Madison's masterpiece says, women aren't to blame, then spends 45 minutes blaming women. In trying to call out internalized misogyny.
Well, that's one of the funny things about it. It's like one of the other funny things about it, internalized misogyny is like going after other women more greatly than men. You know, and that whole video was like, hey, women, stop criticizing me for like my shit takes and let me have some more dog shit takes. So unfortunate. Women hold each other to a higher standard. Crazy. Not me. I hold women to a very low standard because that's how much, it's the lower standard because this is how low they are compared to me. I'm such an amazing guy. Love you. I love you very much. My wife caught me. I love her though. My wife's not a woman though. She's a queen, so she's up here and I'm down here. Okay. Literally, because I'm like on the floor licking her feet, you know?
Reproduces a softer, more academic version of women need to do better. And that's really, really funny. So in response, Madison, I hope you make a 3-hour-long apology recognizing every anti-Semitic trope that you reinforced uncritically and the people you dragged through the mud because you weren't making as much money as you thought you should.
Damn.
And if Hassan or Taylor have nothing to do with the pivot in the content that you've made, I hope the current state of their careers help you go back to making MLM videos.
That's so beautiful.
I really have nothing else to say other than thank you so much to Alex the Fiction for helping me figure out Discord and other things that I know nothing about. And also to everybody who has bought me coffee.
Alex the Fiction.
For the next week. I really appreciate that.
Hey, shout out to Alex the Fiction, who's in my chat right now, harassing me for my mom working at White Castle and being big on TikTok. Fuck you, Alex!
Here are some funny clips of people reacting to my videos. Okay, so I found this clip when I was doing some research.
What accent is that? I don't know.
I was gonna say, I'm not actually ethnically Chinese. That's disinformation.
How do you know? Maybe she believes it. Then it would just be misinformation.
I'm just at a very Chinese phase of my life. Get it?
Whoa!
The Muslim who hates Palestinian children? Holy fucking shit.
I'm going to release that video and I'm going to call it URR AB Star Killer. That's what I'm going to call that video. My reaction to that video like that. That's what I'm calling it.
That's a hell of a fucking title. Shout out my boy. Sheikh Millhouse right there.
Let me tell you something, Cruel World. Cruel World. Cruel World, Happy Mantis. If my fucking AI picture isn't in the rest of your fucking videos when you do this shit, that's it. It's done.
I'm
order 66 of you.
We got Pope de Oreo. Is the devil? The devil's in hell? Oh, Lena's in hell with me?
Hey, what am I doing in hell?
Okay, that's Olivia's in hell. Come on now.
Come on.
Damn.
Really understand.
Do Palestinian people even believe in hell? Probably, because they know Gaza exists. The joke is Israel's bad, but just the government. Because I love Jews. But me personally, I'm blonde and not Jewish, okay?
Understand why burrito chef turned frosted tip Muslim boxer a...
Is he farting? What the fuck?
How dare you?
AB is so hot. AB is so hot.
Thank you, buddy.
So
Oh, I look so badass.
Whoa! Wow, what the fuck is this? Good video, Princess Mantis. Good job, but only because you finally put my fucking picture in there. I should probably stop chewing like a fucking disgusting animal, huh?